Hello YouTube, today I will talk a bit about the origins of vampires and werewolves. But first I want you to know that I'm really busy right now, so I don't really have much time for making new videos. I try to keep uploading with short ones like these, but upcoming weeks I will have lots more time to make new videos, so you can expect some more content in the upcoming weeks. That said, I want to thank Forrest Gatewood for making this request to make a video about vampires and werewolves. Well, the origins of vampires and werewolves. I've got a long list of requests right now, but I keep adding new ones every time when something is asked in the comments, so keep them coming. That said, let's kick off. I will start with the werewolves. Werewolves are not actually a creature on their own, as many of you might already know. A werewolf is a creature with the lycanthropy disease. Lycanthropy occurs in many forms, including werebears, were-crocodiles and were-lions, and also a lot more of those, but I'm not going to name them all. Most of the were creatures only exist in certain provinces. The were-lion, for example, can only be seen in Blackmarsh, Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. Were-boars, on the other hand, are only seen in High Rock and Hammerfell. The werewolves are the only known exception to that rule. They seem to occur everywhere. As for the origin of the lycanthropy disease, it's not very clearly known. All we know is that it was created by the Daedric prince Hercrine, the prince of the Hunt. Exactly why he did this is unknown, but what we do know is that he created this disease somewhere in the early Merethic era. The lycanthropy disease itself has been called a blessing and a curse by some of its bearers. In the companion's circle, some see it as a blessing and some see it as a curse, and they want to get it cured. There's two ways of getting a cure. The first method is to cut off the head of a Glenmoril witch and then bring it to Isgrimar's tomb. There you can draw the spirit of the wolf out of you and then defeat the wolf spirit. The other method is to get cured by a vampire lord. It's a way easier process, but you will not really be cured, because in the process you will get vampirism. Well, that's the downside. But that said, let's talk about the origin of the vampires. I want to start this subject with a quote from Serana from Dawnguard. The quote is, "The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was the first." When I first heard that quote about 3 years ago when I just started playing Skyrim, I wondered what it meant, so I started searching for an answer. I stumbled upon a book called Opusculus Lamei Bal ta Mesamoti. Yes, that's pronounced correctly, and it is a very long name. The book itself tells the story of the Daedric prince Molag Bal. Far back in the early days of Tamriel, he was jealous of the Aedra Arche. Arche, at the same time, had just created the circle of life, death and procreation. He took great pride in it, and all the other Daedra were also very content with his creation. This is where the jealous Molag Bal steps in. He travelled to Tamriel, where he raped a woman called Lamei Beolfak, and left again. This woman was severely injured and was found by a nomadic tribe. They took care of her and nursed her. After a few days, she started regenerating really quickly. This was due to her vampirism disease. The tribe became really frightened of this disease and tried to burn her body, but before she could wake up. But while her body was burning, she woke up and slaughtered the entire tribe. After some time, she came to her senses again and realized what she had become and begged the god Arche to cure her. But as she begged, Arche forsaked her. And as a revenge, she started spreading vampirism under Arche's own followers. Ever since Lamei, there have been numerous occasions of mortals making pacts with Molag Bal to become pure-blood vampires. Lord Harkon and Serana from Dawnguard are a very good example of that. Vampirism is curable through a special ritual. The ritual itself is very complicated and not many people can perform the cure. You have to pay a terrible price for the cure though. You need to use a black soul gem. This means you have to kill another being to get cured. And since it's a black soul gem, you need to kill man, mer or beast. Well, this video took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it was a very interesting topic. As for that, I already have a very long list of topics to cover, which will come in the upcoming weeks. But keep the requests coming, because I always add them to my list to cover in a later video. And as of short questions, I always reply to you in the comments. So if you have a very short question about, well, a very small piece of Elder Scrolls lore, don't be afraid to ask. And well, as always, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.